Good evening. My name is Joel Peter, and I do apologize for the echo in this recording. I've decided to replay Fallout 3 after, close to a decade of not playing a vanilla experience of it. And basically, what I've done is I've decided to essentially revisit the game, not with fresh eyes, because I have played it to no end forever ago. But I decided to just revisit it after close to a decade, if not more than a decade, of not playing it. Now I have no sound because I can explain what's going on with my microphone. I'm using an Android voice recorder on with a program called Wireless Orange Mic or WO Mic, and I'm trying to record this, but it just won't capture in OBS, so I've decided to run it through the speaker. So what you're hearing is a bit of an echo, and I do apologize, but I wanted to talk about this. So I decided to play this game again after years of not playing it. And I've decided for this run, not this run, but for this playthrough, that I would grab a pre-made save off of the internet, adjust it to my liking, and leave it as such. Because frankly, the problem with all the Fallout games is the intro, the beginning, first 15, 20 minutes is always a slog to get through. It's long, and leaving the vault is just a giant pain. There's a lot to explore, and you definitely have that chance of wonder. But what really brought me back to Fallout years ago is just that sense of exploration and an urgency, but the fact that you could take things on at your own, leisure, or leisure, as they say. The story was, I don't want to say it was subpar, because in a way, Fallout 3's story was never the strong focus of this game. It was never that important to me. It was the characters that you met, the side characters, the fact, the way you went from one place to another. What really struck out to me in this game is that the environment was so explorable. Now, 2008, this game released, right? Critical acclaim, 2008. Many people were giving it the rating of, or call the tagline of Oblivion with guns, and by good measure, and for good reason. This clearly was Oblivion with guns, and Fallout New Vegas is the superior Fallout. I'm sorry, I'll say it right now. Fallout New Vegas is a phenomenal game, bugs aside. And after playing through the Outer Worlds for a good 8-10 hours, I realized that Obsidian really just did not have enough time to bring that game to its full potential. Over time, obviously, they were given, plenty. They were given some time to work on bugs and stuff, but it just didn't sit well with a lot of gamers and game players and Fallout veterans and so forth. But it had the heart of it. Fallout 3 does not have the heart of Fallout. With that said, it definitely is an explorable game. And the reason I've decided to play from this point on in the story, the beginning of the game, with fresh eyes, essentially, after 10 years. So not truly fresh eyes, but renewed eyes. After playing many other games in this franchise and other open world games, coming to just to truly appreciate what a gem Fallout 3 really is, with Game of the Year and such. It's those first few steps that you take out into the wasteland are what captivated me all those years ago. The fact that any item can be and a lot of these trash cans and other things can be opened up. That's it's a trademark, it's a hallmark thing of open world games, specifically Bethesda games. The world being explorable and uncrafting, but basically unearthing every nook and cranny and looking at what the world was and looking at the world design. Is the game pretty by 2019 standards? No, it's not. But I went through an area that I had not ever been to in my 1,000 hours of Fallout 3. I probably did, but I forgot about it. But in the beginning of my journey. And I just remember going through, looking at the characters, and I'm like, you know what, they don't actually look that bad. Now I'm playing this at 1080p, anti-aliasing on, in window mode, because OBS is just, it doesn't like to run sorry, it doesn't like to do games. This game specifically does not like to be captured in window mode. Well, that was a first. See, and there's just little surprises like this. Anyways, we're gonna grab all this gear and we're just gonna swap onto that armor. Anyways, moral of the story is this, right? Fallout 3 is a phenomenal title that was overshadowed by a lot of other games. Now, but it's Fallout got me into the world, into the game that got me into the world. It's the Fallout got me stuff. Fix that, obviously. But there's something special about like I love and I hate this. I played Star Wars. Didn't even see that because I don't have sound on. This map in this game, what there's to offer. But when I load up one of my previous saves, right, my 1300 saves that I've had, and then the one on that, it's like a few, 500 hours or something, or maybe close to 1,000. I don't know. I don't remember specifically. Doesn't matter. When I load up that save, I open up and I come to this world. I'm always enamored. I'm always floored by, and in a good way, by the amount of things I still haven't discovered in this series, in this game. Do I think that Fallout 3 isn't necessarily a shell of itself, what Fallout 1 and 2 and by that association tactics were? Do I think that it failed as a role-playing game?
Head down, idiot. Raider incoming.
No. No, I don't. Like, this is the moment that I appreciate in this game. I do. Things like this, where you're just walking across something you don't expect to see, well, a Brotherhood of Steel member telling you stuck down. That alone makes me very happy, because you get to watch things that are pre-scripted, absolutely. At the same time, it's just something that you forget. And when you come back to these games and you look at them, 8 years later, 10 years later, it should be at this point. Because I remember I picked this game up back when I was in high school. And I'm 26 now, spoiler warning. But, I picked this up back when I was 16.
If you're going to get yourself killed out here, I don't want your Defender and Marie, but all you need, we call. Okay. Back to staring awe at the outcast? Don't you have something better to do, kid?
And so that sound, like I said. So you're going to hear sound. I'm not hearing sound, so I don't even know what's going on, honestly. what wasn't there in Fallout 76 is here in spades. I'm an idiot. So I don't have any qualms with this game. I have no beef with this game in how it sits in 2019. Vanilla, not modded at all. There's not a single mod in this game. And the reason I wanted to revisit this is because the only real experience I've had with Fallout 3 on PC was a heavily modified playthrough. To the point that I feel like it almost lost its essence of what made it, what really captured my interest back when I was 16. This game has, maybe even 15, like this game has stuck with me since 2009. And I will continue to love Fallout 3 until the day that I die. Like, it's not, again, Fallout New Vegas is my favorite Fallout. Let's be fair, right? Favorite Fallout by far. But Fallout 3 is the one I've played the most. And that, I think, is just quality gameplay. Something that solely lacks from AAA development today. Except, The Outer Worlds comes out, turns it on its head, and says, "Look at me, we can still make a great single-player RPG today." Is it a worthwhile experience for 2019? I definitely think it's a great title. I have no issues at all with Fallout, or with The Outer Worlds, i.e. Fallout New Vegas 2 in space. Fallout means No Man's Sky. No problems at all, right? It's an excellent title, but it takes away the open world elements. And that's something that is not bad. It's not bad at all, because you do explore, and it's a very dense area. But make no mistake, it's dense but broken up areas. I would say that the best open world, by far, for pure exploration, would have to go to The Witcher 3. Witcher 3 had a quest on almost every corner. There's always some type of information that you could discover. And it was very, very well fun to play. It was very fun to play back in the day. And now, playing Fallout 3, a decade later, I still have this enjoyment that other modern games seems to be missing. And I haven't even done the main quest. So anyways, if you like this video, like it. If you dislike it, dislike it. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.